Alright, so I came out to the shop. This old Webster valve was laying over in the brass pile, but I decided to take it apart. You know, it's a pretty simple thing. Just a full port ball valve. When you turn it, it opens. But I was like, I wonder how they actually assemble these things, and it was cooler than I expected, so I just put it back together briefly. But you've got a nut, and your handle, and then right here there's a little brass packing nut. You can thread that off. Now, I thought this part right here was maybe pressed in, so I was trying to clamp it in the vise and pound the valve body off, but that's actually not the case. I'll show you once I take this off. On this end here, there's just a little retainer ring that keeps the boiler pump flange on. This is also brass. But check this out. If we thread this off of here, you can actually see the ball. That is the ball valve portion. Nothing too remarkable about that, but there's more space in here kind of than I expected. Of course, this side has a Teflon seal that you tighten against that surface, and that's what it actually seals against. And this was really tight. I had to use a really long pipe wrench to get it open. But anyway, look up here in the top. You can see this has actually got a slotted portion there. See that? It's like a dovetail joint. So when you turn it to there, you can just lift out that center core, which actually has quite the copper sheen right there. I don't think it's copper. That would be crazy if this is actually a copper piece, but I don't really think so. It kind of looks like it though. This piece just must pull out of there. Or maybe it pushes in. But that's really cool. It's just got a little like dovetail joint, and it's just held in there when you slide this in that way. Yeah, this definitely does come to the inside. So there you've got your little brass piece. And then there's this Teflon O-ring there, and then that's it for that part. I guess one more Teflon. On this side, of course, you have your other Teflon bearing, so I guess good source of Teflon gaskets. But I don't really know what you'd use these for. But this thing's actually really neat. It looks like copper, but could it really be copper? Look at that. I'm going to hit it on the grinder and see if it looks like copper. That would be really weird. Oh, it's brass. That's weird. So it's like a chrome coated, evidently brass, but it's got quite the coppery sheen on the inside. Kind of neat.